Hi there, my name is DrRitamarie Loscalzo, and I'm kind of excited about a new gadget that I got. I'll tell you the story behind why I got this gadget. I was at a conference in a hotel of all places, and I'm going through the line, and they had these taco shells that I couldn't tell what they were. They were white, and I'm thinking they don't look like coconut, and I picked it up, and I realized it was jicama. So I started thinking about, well, how do I make these cool little jicama taco shells, because people would go swoon over it. You just put all your taco fillings in, and went online to Amazon and found this meat slicer. So I bought a meat slicer and it made everybody surprised when they saw me come home with a meat slicer. But it's kind of like, I've been playing with it, and it's kind of like a gadget, almost like a mandolin, but a really an electric mandolin. And mandolins, if you don't know, are like these little gadgets that you can use to very thinly slice things, but they have a small size, so you can't use something large like a jicama. So we bought a jicama, which is a Mexican vegetable, and we peeled it. It usually looks like a big fat potato. I'm going to show you what I did with them, and then I'm going to show you how I did it. So I did different widths and textures, so you can see. I didn't do the very thick, but I can do that now. But like for here, for example, whoa, a nice taco shell. It's jicama, vegetable. No calories. Remember, you're on a diet and want tacos? There you go. There's a little bit thicker one. It still folds. And then we can do them even thicker where we can make them for pizza crusts. Pizza crusts. Wow, jicama. No need to dehydrate. If you have a raw recipe, no need to bake. No need to load yourself up with gluten and other stuff. So I am thrilled, needless to say. I played with it yesterday with a zucchini, and I made these little noodle-like consistencies so I can make zucchini lasagna really easily. So I'm going to show you how this works. And it has to be plugged in. What I highly recommend that you do is make sure it's always unplugged until you're ready to use it and you're very deliberate, because it is a sharp blade and we don't want fingers going through it. So I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to place the jicama in like that. You can see this. And then I'm going to turn it on. And then I'm going to adjust the size. I'm just going to show you how nice and thin that is. Now I'm going to adjust it to a slightly larger size till we get to the big thick, and I'll show you how we make a pizza crust. So we're just going to adjust to make it a little thicker. Turn it on. So it's firm. It's not going to make a taco shell per se, but it can make a little pizza, and you can stack up various toppings and cheeses and sauces, and we always make non-dairy cheeses out of cashews or macadamia nuts or almonds or Brazil nuts or hemp seeds or whatever. So we have lots of recipes like that on my site, DrRitamarie.com. So there we go, that's a pizza. So now I'm going to make it thinner, and I'm going to do it again, and we're going to start to make some taco shells. So those are nice size. You can make them even thinner than that if you'd like, but those would hold up really well, right? They're soft, they're pliable, and we've got some taco shells. That one's a pizza. And if I wanted to make like a big thick pizza crust, I just set it to the big thick setting, like that. It takes a little longer to go through when you want them thick, but nice. So the other thing that you can do here is you can actually make chips out of your jicama. You know how people like to sit with their chips and salsa or chips and guacamole? Well, the salsa and the guacamole are actually quite healthy for us, but the chips aren't so good. So you can take one of these slices and you can pick the thickness you want, and you can just cut them into triangles. I would go in 8s. Okay, now you put them all in a bowl, and you serve them to your family in a big bowl with these chips and a dip. Yum, delicious, crunchy, delicious. You could actually stack them if you wanted to do several at a time and save time. And just stack them up and do them together. A little more time than pouring it out of a bag, but think of the extra health benefit to all this. Ta-da! Yummy, nice, delicious. So that's it. Let me just make a couple more of these jicama slices so you can see, because now that we're into the thick part. When you're buying your jicama, buy a big jicama. This is a medium size. You can actually get them bigger. You can get them smaller. Get it at least this size. At the edges, you're going to get smaller tacos, but towards the middle, you're going to get your nice big ones. And we're going to turn it on. And we're going to thin it out again. And you can actually watch the side of this. Again, these are not the real skinny ones. I'm going to make them a little thinner. And you can make a lot. Ta-da! Have fun. Okay? Have fun with your little things. We're going to do a potluck, and we're going to serve these, and we're going to have some toppings and some salsa and some guacamole. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So food is nourishment. Food is medicine. Food is not entertainment. But if you can create food that is nourishment and medicine and entertainment, big bang. Okay? That's the way to go. So thank you so much. I'm Dr. Rita Marie Loscalzo, drritamarie.com. Lots of recipes and ideas out there.